Men didn't suddenly wake up one day and lose confidence. They didn't become timid, socially awkward, or afraid of women. What changed was the world around them, the rules, the expectations, the risks. Men looked at the dating landscape, ran the numbers, observed the outcomes, and realized something brutal. Approaching women today is no longer a normal social interaction. It's a gamble with stakes most men can't afford. And once you understand what they're up against, their silence starts to look less like weakness and more like intelligence. Reason 1. Public humiliation has become entertainment. For decades, rejection was simple and human, a polite smile, a gentle decline, and everyone moved on with dignity. But somewhere along the line, rejection became a performance. Now, a man risks being met with dramatic disgust, exaggerated reactions, mocking laughter, or a loud announcement designed to humiliate him publicly. Women aren't just saying no, they're signaling to everyone watching that this man was out of line simply for showing interest. And men learn quickly. After being treated like an unwelcome interruption instead of a human being, they stop approaching. Not because they're sensitive, but because repeated humiliation breaks something inside a person. Respect disappears, and so does effort. Reason 2. Being recorded is the new worst-case scenario. A man introducing himself at a cafe used to be forgettable. Now it can become permanent digital evidence of creepy behavior viewed by millions. Phones are always out, always ready, always waiting for a viral moment. A normal, respectful approach can be clipped, edited, stripped of context, and turned into social media content for likes, sympathy, or outrage. And once that video spreads, he has no defense, no explanation, no redemption. Employers see it, family sees it, friends send screenshots. His reputation becomes whatever caption she wrote, not what actually happened. Men aren't terrified of rejection. They're terrified of being digitally executed for simply trying to connect. This is why men walk past beautiful women like they're invisible. It's not fear, it's survival. Be honest, would you still approach if every mistake could become public property forever?
Reason 3. The accusation risk is too high. Men used to worry about being rejected. Now they worry about being reported. One misunderstood comment, one awkward moment, one interaction with the wrong woman, and suddenly he's labeled harassing, threatening, or making her uncomfortable. And in today's culture, accusation equals conviction. There's no investigation, no context, no benefit of the doubt. Her feelings become the truth, and his reputation becomes collateral damage. He can lose his job, his social circle, his gym membership, even his future, all because he misread a signal or attempted a conversation she didn't want. Men aren't withdrawing out of guilt. They're withdrawing because the legal and social consequences now outweigh the potential reward of meeting someone. One wrong woman can end everything, and men know it. Reason 4. Most women aren't actually approachable anymore. Walk into any cafe, bar, gym, airport. Women aren't open to interaction. Headphones in, phone out, arms crossed, zero eye contact, posture screaming, "Don't talk to me." Modern women move through public spaces like they're defending territory, not participating in society. And when a man ignores those signals and approaches anyway, he's seen as disrespectful or predatory. But if he waits for an invitation, a smile, a glance, a signal, it never comes. Women want high-value men to approach them, yet behave as if every man is a threat. The message is contradictory, exhausting, and confusing. So men choose the simplest solution available. They stop trying. Not because they don't want connection, but because the environment makes pursuing one feel foolish, unwelcome, and unsafe. And the sad part? This is only the beginning. The reasons get even worse.
Reason 5. The cost of rejection isn't emotional anymore. It's public. Rejection used to be private, a simple no thank you, and life moved on. Today, rejection comes with an audience, commentary, and sometimes a camera.
A woman doesn't just decline. She rolls her eyes, mocks his confidence, laughs with friends, posts it online, and lets strangers dissect him like content. One approach can turn into a viral humiliation reel viewed by hundreds of thousands of people. Screenshots, text messages, gym clips, bar footage, everything becomes entertainment at a man's expense. And once it's online, it never disappears. Employers see it, family sees it, potential partners see it. The fear isn't rejection, it's ridicule, exposure, and permanent digital embarrassment. Men aren't avoiding women because they're fragile. They're avoiding situations that could destroy their dignity forever. Reason 6, the effort required no longer matches the return. Approaching a woman used to lead somewhere, a conversation, a date, a chance. Now men spend time, energy, money, and emotional bandwidth just to compete with dozens of invisible digital suitors already in her inbox. He has to plan creative dates, maintain exciting conversations, keep her entertained, prove he's worth her time, all while she barely participates. And even if he succeeds, he might still get ghosted, breadcrumbed, or replaced by a guy she matched with 30 minutes ago. The investment has skyrocketed while the payoff has evaporated. Meanwhile, men are realizing they can redirect that same effort into their careers, bodies, hobbies, businesses, and peace, and get guaranteed results. So they stop chasing women, not out of bitterness, but because self-improvement pays better than modern dating ever will. And trust me, the next reasons reveal just how broken the entire system truly is.
Reason 7. Women treat male interest like an inconvenience, not a compliment. There was a time when being approached meant someone saw value in you. Today, many women behave like a man saying hello has violated international law. Approaching respectfully isn't seen as confidence, it's framed as entitlement. Men aren't greeted with curiosity or kindness. They're met with disgusted faces, irritated sighs, headphones shoved in, dramatic exits, or the classic, "I have a boyfriend," even when she doesn't. The message is clear. Your existence annoys me. And men feel it. Over time, that constant hostility rewires them. They stop trying, not because they hate women, but because they're tired of feeling like intruders in public spaces. Why put themselves through humiliation just to be treated like a burden? Women say they want confident, bold men, but society treats confident, bold men like predators. Eventually, the logical response kicks in. If your interest is automatically offensive, silence becomes survival. Reason 8. Men aren't competing with other men anymore. They're competing with fantasy. Modern dating isn't man versus man. It's man versus filters, Instagram validation, celebrity lifestyles, and fictional standards created by TikTok therapists and romantic dramas. Women aren't comparing men to real-life options. They're comparing them to highlight reels, luxury vacations, fictional boyfriend tropes, and billionaires on social media. No normal man, no matter how good, can compete with that. Why would a woman appreciate a sincere compliment from a guy at the gym when 80 men in her DMs already called her perfect, gorgeous, and life-changing before sunrise? Why value a real date when she's scrolling through couples flying to Paris for the weekend? Reality has no chance against fantasy, and men feel like they're not dating real women anymore. They're auditioning for someone's imaginary dream life. Eventually, they stop playing the unwinnable game, not because they lack confidence, but because they finally accept that genuine effort can't outshine a digital illusion.
Reason 9. The cost of rejection is no longer just emotional, it's life-changing. Men used to fear awkward silence or bruised pride. Now they fear reputational death. One uncomfortable interaction, one misunderstood compliment, one woman deciding she didn't like your energy, and suddenly HR wants a meeting. Your name circulates in group chats. Someone uploads a video with your face blurred just enough for plausible deniability.
Your dating life collapses, your career freezes, and your social circle distances itself to avoid guilt by association. All because you approached respectfully at the wrong moment. Men watch this happen to coworkers, friends, strangers online, and they take notes. They realize women don't need proof, witnesses, or truth, only a feeling. And feelings change fast. So modern men calculate the risk and decide silence is cheaper. Walking past a beautiful woman isn't cowardice, it's self-preservation in a world where one hello can turn into a headline. And if approaching a stranger now carries more risk than skydiving without a parachute, why would any rational man jump? Reason 10. Men finally realize they don't need dating to feel whole. For decades, society told men that their worth depended on whether a woman chose them, husband, provider, protector. But something revolutionary happened. Men started choosing themselves instead. They poured energy into careers, fitness, friendships, hobbies, peace, freedom, financial stability, and their own mental health. And they discovered something shocking. Life without chasing women feels better than life spent trying to impress them. No guessing games, no emotional roulette, no constant auditions, just clarity, progress, and inner calm. Women call it loneliness, but men call it relief. And once a man experiences that kind of peace, approaching strangers for attention feels outdated, unnecessary, even degrading. Modern men aren't hiding, they're healing. They're not avoiding women, they're avoiding chaos. The dating market didn't collapse because men got weaker, it collapsed because men got smarter. Now here's the real question. Do you think men are justified, or are they giving up too easily? Drop your take in the comments. This conversation is far from over.